Hello folks, we are back on the build, and in the last video we got this where it would work, and I told y'all I may think on it and come up with something different or whatever. Well, I did. I don't like what we got going on here. I think we ought to be able to put that latch right in there, maybe somewhere. Well, maybe it'd be easier if I show y'all what I'm talking about. Alrighty then, folks. So what we've done is I cut that little piece off of there, okay, and then cut the corner. Then what we do is we take that off, take these off. Now that little spacer that we had here in the middle, we're going to take it out. Okay, put those back. Put that one there. Okay, then the lever. Now, where'd that little bracket go? Here it is up here. Now, that will give us enough room for the latch to go right there. And it'll go right between the handle and the gear. Okay, and I'm thinking maybe go ahead and cut the handle loose. I need to cut a little bit off of it and maybe straighten it up a little bit where we could weld all that together. It'd make that handle really well mounted onto this. And then we'll have to figure out our cable, and our spring would be able to come up here over the top. I think that will look a lot better. What do y'all think? Alright folks, so I shortened up the lever a little bit and I bent it a little bit more right there. So when we get that lever where it's going to be, it'll be right about in there. And you can see it's a lot straighter and it's going to be a lot better weld right in there. Alright, so I had to cut a little bit of a notch on the hat to where it would rotate up enough to clear the tops of these teeth. And I had to grind a little bit here off the back where it wasn't rubbed right up in there, but I think I've got it where it's going to work now. Yeah, I believe that is going to work. Now, so we've got to get our little tubing back where it lays on there the way it needs to. I believe we need to go like right up through there, and then with a little bit of a bend right in there, and then we'll cut that off, and then we'll just be pulling straight up on the little latch. I believe we'll cut it off about right there. All right, I think that is looking a lot better. So we need to go ahead and start figuring out what we're going to do right there. All right, folks, so now that we got this redone, we'll need a spring that will force this latch to go back down. And so we got 4 here to choose from. All right, folks, so what I'm thinking is we could drill a hole. Well, we've already got a small hole drilled through there, but we'd enlarge that hole to the size of this bolt, the shoulder of this bolt. Okay, and then that bolt will go through there, and then that part will stick out, and if we can get a small hole that the cable will go through right between these two nuts, then we could put this bolt in there. Now this nut would need to be a locking nut. I don't know if I've got one. I'll have to dig one up, but that'll be a locking nut so that this bolt will swivel in that hole. Then we stick the cable through this other hole, and we just tighten these two nuts against each other. That holds the cable, and it'll allow it to rotate so that the cable doesn't wear out. So that's what we're going to do. Well, it's a little loose, but I think we'll call it a 1/4 inch. Alrighty, folks. So, I believe that's going to work really good. And I think it looks a lot better. And not only that, it's going to be even stronger with all that welded together, which, you know, we're not done welding yet, but when all that is welded together, that lever is going to be way better attached than it would have been if it had just been welded straight onto this roller. And it's a lot sleeker. I just think in general it's better all around. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Alright, so I'm going to have to call it a day. It's going to be a short video, but when we come back, we'll get our little spring and our bracket. We'll get that built, get it on there, and I think this whole thing's going to be a lot better because of what we've done today. So anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We will see y'all later.